is Vicky Pacheco, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a song by McDowell called Send the Rain. I'm going to break it down into different parts. To start off, the song is in the key of B flat, and starting from the very beginning, the verse, it goes something like this. So just to break that down, the first chord that you have, I start off playing the melody. You do not have to play the melody. You can just start off with the chords, which is F. In your right hand you have F major, which is F, A, and C, and I just add G to give it a fuller sound. And in your left hand you have A as your bass, so you have F over A. So you can just start off with I hear the sound of revival. Then you go into B flat major. Right hand you have B flat, C, D, and F. Left hand you have B flat. So you can do that. I hear the sound of revival deep in the hearts. Repeat, of your people. You can do it that way, or if you want to fill in the space and play the melody, you can do that too, which is okay. And that pretty much I'm playing D, E flat, F before I hit that first chord. And those same notes, just play them backwards. I have F, E flat, D, and then I land on that B flat. Okay, so okay, you can just pick. You want to add the melody, you don't, it's up to you. So okay, so coming out of that, I hear the sound of revival deep in the hearts of your people. Send it now, you want it now. Okay, so deep in the hearts of your people. From that B flat major, you're gonna take a half step down. And that's going to be an F over A, the way we did before, only it's going to be inverted. You have an inverted F. This is your F chord right here, F, A, C. And this F, I'm just raising it up here. So then my triad starts with A, C, F in my right hand. Left hand, I have A. Okay, that's a G minor 7th. So in your left hand you have G. Okay, and then your right hand just finishes making that chord. Your left hand is holding down that root note, and your right hand fills in with A, B flat, D, and then the 7th, which is F. Okay, I hear the sound of revival deep in the hearts of your people. The inverted F over A, send it. Then the G minor 7 down. You want it now. And then that is E flat major. Left hand has E flat, right hand has E flat, F, G, B flat. And then you have F major, left hand F, right hand F. Well, actually, suspended. Sorry. So you have a F suspended 4. And your right hand you have F, B flat, which is a suspended 4th, and C. And then you bring that B flat down and resolve down to the A, which makes it a regular F major chord. So send it down. We want it now. And then resolve. And then you start all over again. I think it repeats it like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. So then you do it again. This is going to be the last one to go into the pre-chorus. You're going to have E flat, we want it, the same as before, but then this next chord is going to be C major. So your left is going to be C octave, and your right hand is finishing up, making that C chord, which you continue using D, E, G, and then that's C. Okay? We want it now. Okay? And then to go into, I guess you can call it the pre-chorus or the vamp, I don't know, however you call it. It's I do a walk down, it's like a ripple, and it sounds like this. Okay. And that goes into the we need your, so it's that walk down to go into that part. So pretty much what you have there is in your right hand you have B flat, D, B flat. Your left hand has G. That's pretty much creating a G minor chord. You have G, B flat, D, and then you have that B flat up here. Okay, then you bring your walk down. Left hand goes down to F. Right hand has A, C, A. That's pretty much an F major chord. Okay, so you have. Okay, then you have what's a D minor. Left hand has D. Right hand continues making the F, A, and then F again. Which is pretty much a D minor chord. Okay, so again that's. Oh, sorry. Okay, and then your last chord is a B flat. Left hand is doing B flat. Right hand is doing D, F, and D. Okay. So again, that's. Okay. So putting it together. Sound of revival. So that would be B flat, A. So we need, and you land on that E flat major we talked about before. We need, okay? Your left hand on this part is going to stay on E flat, and your right hand is going to move from E flat to an inverted F chord. Okay, this C right, see that's an F chord. This C, I'm just throwing it down here. Okay, so it's, I believe it's a second inversion. Okay. Okay, so you have we need you, we need you. So we need your. On glory, go back to E flat, glory, and back down to that inverted F. We. Okay, so we need your. The whole time, left hand stays on that E flat. This next part, send your glory, your left hand is going to jump down to F, and I kind of like to do this deep F to kind of give it that dramatic, kind of that orchestra feel, okay? So we need your glory. E flat in your right hand, when your left hand jumps down to that dramatic F, send, okay? Kind of gives it that very dramatic classical type feel to it. Send, and then you do that inverted F again. Your. On glory, you have E flat again. This time you're going to play your regular F major chord, F, A, C. Okay. So taking that back again. We need your glory. that part where we have we need your glory, send your glory, and then you have hungry, we're thirsty for you, we want you. Okay, so that pretty much we need your glory, send your glory, where I play an F to kind of go with the melody, where, and then I ripple from there. Sorry. So left hand is on E flat, right hand ripples A, C, A, left hand stays where it's at, and then right hand moves down to G, B flat, G. So we're hungry, and then thirsty, you have left hand is on G, right hand is on F, A, C, I mean F, F, A, F. Okay, and then left hand moves to C, right hand is at E flat, G, E flat. Okay, so again, that ripple you have is then you go to that G minor 7 we talked about earlier, right? G in your left hand, right hand you have A, B flat, D, 7th, which is F. We want you, and then that's a F major chord, F, F, G, A, C, and then you repeat it again. I believe like 4 times, and then you do it again. If you want to change it up and you don't always just want to do this ripple, if you want to play chords, your left hand, same thing, E flat. Right hand would be, that's an off. That's pretty much an A diminished. You have A, C, E flat, A. Left hand stays on E flat, right hand transitions to G minor, which is G, B flat, D, G. So you have and then you have F major in your right hand, F, A, C, F. Left hand has G, then jumps to E flat major in your right hand, which is E flat, G, B flat, E flat, C in your left. Okay, so that's an option. The first time you go about it, you can ripple it, right? You can. Okay, and then the next time you do it, just to add a variety to the way you're playing it, you can do it as chords. Sorry. Okay, and then coming out of that, again, you have that G minor 7. Do it one more time. We're patiently waiting. For the last one for you, you can play it the same, which was that G minor 7 for you, we need you, and end it there, or to add a little, I guess, color and embellishment to the song, to make it a little different. You can do. Okay, kind of gives it a gospel-y, jazzy type feel. Right there, you're just emphasizing with the lyrics for you, and that is C, D, F, and then land on that G minor 7 that we talked about earlier. So, da, 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 ba, 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 da, da, you can do that too. Follow along with the melody, which is F, B flat, A, F, B flat, and on that A, just land on that F major, or if you don't want to have that melody line. Okay, so that's an option as well. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention at the very beginning when we're playing the song, I didn't mention it before, where you have I hear the sound of revival deep in the hearts of the people, sing it loud, we want it now. And then again, I hear the sound of revival deep in the hearts. Again, to add embellishment and some color to the song, you can do I hear the sound, sound of revival deep in the hearts of, then again, emphasizing with the lyrics, the people, and that pretty much right there, right hand is playing B flat, and in the middle I have E flat and F, and I kind of just ripple and kind of just stick that F with the octave. Okay, so that's, and then finish the melody off with E flat, D, E flat, okay? E flat, D. And then in your left hand, it's pretty much G, A, G, F. Okay, so you have, it's pretty much the harmony that's happening there. And you're just adding these octaves in. So, I hear the sound of revival deep in the hearts of. Okay, and then you have sounded love. Okay, and that's just, you don't have to add that in. Again, it's just to add color to the song. Okay, so so let's do it from the very beginning. Okay, so you have. Okay, we need you. And the next part of the song, you have a B flat major. Lord, we will wait for you, 'cause all we want is you. That repeats over and over again. So you have B flat major, right? B flat in your left hand, B flat, C, D, F in your right. Lord, we will wait. That's E flat major. So you have E flat, F, G, B flat, and then in your left hand you have G, which is pretty much that third note in your triad in your right hand. Then you have an F major over A, so you have F, G, A, C, and left hand you have A, and then you land again on that B flat major. So Lord, we will wait for you. However you want to play around with the notes. Basic, and it repeats that for a while, and the music gets a little more intense every time, and harmony starts coming in with the voices. To go into the climax of the song, the build up, 'cause all we want is, from here after that F over A, you're gonna go back to that E. You have that E flat major. Left hand stays on E flat. Right hand is then going to go down to that second inversion of F. Back to that E flat major. Then up to that root position F. And you can add that second if you want, that G. Okay, so been sowing, now we're crying heaven, send the rain. Okay, so you're pretty much holding on that E flat for the most part. Now we're crying heaven. On send the rain, you have that F major over A, send the rain, and then B flat. And then you can send the rain. Okay, again, F over A, B flat. We've been praying, and you can add in that inverted F if you want. We've been praying, we've been sowing, now we're crying heaven, send the rain. Just building on that. Send the rain. We've been praying, we've been sowing, now we're crying heaven, send the rain. Sorry. That's something you can do. They kind of play around and do a lot of different types of cuts. That's something dramatic and simple you can add. We've been praying, we've been sowing, now we're crying heaven, send the rain. Right, and you're building on that B flat. Send the rain. And that's pretty much just walking down octaves. You have B flat, A, G, F, and then back to that E flat. On it cleanly. And to end the song, you kind of just die down on that B flat, and then you go back to that that ripple part. We're hungry, we're thirsty for you, we want you. Then you can do the chords if you like. We're patient. That song again. You can play around with it, add your own taste to it. That's just kind of my take on the song from what I heard. Added some things in myself. Hope that this was a help for you. If you have any questions, you're unsure about a certain part or need a little bit more clarification, just please let me know. Shoot me a message.